Hello everyone and welcome to Sonic Rumble Player Spotlights. In today's spotlight we're interviewing horosatoru, a very well-known Shadow player in Sonic Rumble. So let's go ahead and get right into the interview. Okay, so we're going to start this off with how long have you been a Sonic fan and what's your history with Sonic?
Well, my first encounter with Sonic franchise was in childhood. I unfortunately didn't have a console of my own, but my friend used to have a PlayStation, so we often played with her, and I really enjoyed watching her play too. And this might be a pretty typical story for many in a certain age group, but I think it was in my late teens that I maybe stranded away from many things that I was interested in my childhood. But now, in my young adulthood, I have started to gravitate back towards my childhood interests more and more. And well, having access to adult money, of course, helps when you can buy all the games you want to. So
It always ends up like that, you know? You grow up with all these things that you want to buy, you can't buy them, you have to beg your parents to, and then when you finally start making money yourself, you're like, huh, now I can do it myself.
yeah, exactly. And maybe for some people, the things you were really into as a child might feel a bit cringy when you were a teenager, but then when you grow up a little, then you realize it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, no, live the life the way that you want to live it, because I mean, as far as we know, we only get one, so.
Exactly, that's so well said.
But yeah, no, so what game would you specifically say was the one that you usually played with your friend on their PlayStation?
I am not sure if I remember 100% correct, but I think it was Sonic 06 that we played the most with her.
All right, that does seem to be a good entering point for majority of the people that get into Sonic, especially with how infamous that game may be. It is entry point for a lot of fans. I know most people get in through Heroes, and I know some people even got in through Forces, of all things, so it is a good starting point. So it's good that you were able to get in through that, and you're revisiting it through your adulthood. So I guess just leading into the next question here, I know you said that you're revisiting Sonic. I'm not sure how long that has been going on for, but how did you learn about Sonic Rumble? And I would assume that kind of like maybe ties into revisiting it.
I have been revisiting Sonic franchise for many years, actually. Lately, I've been playing, for example, Sonic X Shadow Generations, and I've also enjoyed watching the movies and Sonic Prime, Sonic X. But about Sonic Rumble, more specifically, I saw an Instagram post that was telling about the pre-registration program. And I went to Apple Store and checked, and then I saw that the game is already available in my country, and that's pretty much it. I started playing immediately.
Awesome. That does seem to be the general consistency when interviewing other players in this Player Spotlight series that I'm doing. Where it just so happened that they randomly stumbled across a post on social media, whether it be Twitter, Instagram, or maybe even YouTube, where they'll get curious, search up if it's available, and lo and behold, it's available to them. So it's really nice that, you know, you are one of the very few that you were able to get into early access just for it being available in the country. Do you have a favorite Sonic character by chance? And if you do, are they in the game, and do you play as them often?
Yes. Well, honestly, I really love the whole cast in Sonic franchise, but my favorite character is definitely Shadow. And I play with him in Rumble too, mostly.
That makes sense. Do you have any favorite skins or hopes for favorite skins or skins in general, characters?
I wasn't playing when the Flame Shadow skin was around, so I unfortunately missed that. So I really hope it makes a comeback at some point, since that's probably my favorite of the ones I have seen so far. But I mostly play with the Rider's Shadow skin right now, but some new skins that I would like to see. One example would be the Sonic from Superstars that is wearing the Shadow skin. That would be really cute to see.
Oh yeah, yeah, that would be interesting to see.
Yep.
So we've talked about favorite character. Any stages that you like in Sonic Rumble?
My favorite stage probably Starlight Carnival ring battle. I like it because it's not too hard. And I really enjoy how you can get a good flow going on there. And it's really about the fast speed that I like about it most.
All right. That's pretty cool. I do like Starlight Carnival quite a lot. It is always between Starlight Carnival and Pinball Carnival for me, trying to determine what my favorite stage in the game is. Is there like a specific stage type that you enjoy? Is it the racing, the survival, the theme, gameplay, the ring battles? Perhaps?
For me, it varies a bit. I really enjoy that there's like a really good variety of different kinds of stages, so it kind of keeps things interesting, and I won't get bored. When I play Ring Survival, I will get 3 different stages, so that's kind of nice. I really like ring battles, but sometimes it gets a bit overwhelming too when everybody is attacking from left and right. So sometimes that's fun, but you are not in the mood for it all the time. So
no, I totally get that. What is your current rank as of right on? Are you aiming for anything in particular when it comes to the leaderboard?
I actually just reached my emblem rank 100 today, so that's pretty nice, I think. I'm currently the first in my local leaderboard in Finland. When I last checked, I was 23rd in a global leaderboard. So that's pretty cool too, I think. I don't have any particular goals when it comes to rank exactly. Probably want to try to keep in top 30 in global leaderboard. I think my goals are more about skill, because I feel like I'm still a bit behind in skill if I compare my gameplay to many other people in the global leaderboard. So I definitely want to keep learning more and keep rehearsing and improving. So that's something that really motivates me.
I know you're pretty competitive, and you're not as competitive as I would imagine, but keeping that like top 30, I'd imagine you still have some kind of competitiveness towards this game. Is there any tips and tricks that you would love to give to people that may be wanting to take the game competitively?
Absolutely. I think the key to really improve your gameplay is to experiment a lot of different things when you are playing. So that is what I would recommend to do. That way you can find different paths and different like routes, maybe shortcuts even. And when you have a good variety of skills in the game, it helps you to think quickly, make decisions accordingly, because you can't always predict what other players will be doing. So when you are able to quickly change your strategy, that will help. And other thing I would really recommend to do is to play with others if you can, and watch how they play, and keep your eye on the higher ranked players. I have really many times seen them doing something that I didn't even know was possible. So definitely worth it to keep your eyes open when you can.
Oh yeah, definitely. I agree with that. You never know what to expect, and that is the general consensus that I see from a lot of people also taking the game competitively. Always keep your eye out for the global leaderboard and see if you're playing with any of those players, because you could learn something new that you didn't even know. Like, you could be taking it competitively and you might know all these different types of tricks from other competitive players, but you might see, like, I don't know, Isaac, the #1 on global leaderboard, doing something completely different than what you would imagine. And it's just like, what?
And I think that there are several different strategies that can work really well in the same stage even. So it's really worth it to watch how others play and try different things, because it's not one answer for all. So
Oh yeah, no. Especially if you're playing with the other competitive players and they all have different strategies. If you're wanting to make it to the top, you've got to study their strategies and figure out strategies that can compete with what they're doing.
exactly.
Leading on into this final question I have for you here, if you could suggest one thing or provide feedback to the devs about something, what would it be?
First, I would like to say that they have done an amazing job with the game so far. I really enjoy the versatile selection of different stages there are, and that we have different events going on regularly. And I really like how they are listening closely to feedback from players and making improvements based on that. But some changes that I would like to see or improvements. One topic would be rewarding system in the game. I feel like now when you start during a new event, you get the events pass, and first you will get a lot of rewards. But then you played it through quite quickly, and the more you progress, the slower it will be to get like any incentive to keep playing. So I would really like to see a more balanced version of rewarding somehow, and more rewards for players that have progressed farther in the game. I think that would support a lot to keep people playing. And another thing that I would like to see is some kind of a speed boost without attack, like from other Sonic games.
Yeah, I think that was something that was also shared with me from another person, Goose or Silver Vince, who's also on the global leaderboard. Having an item that's like the homing attack, but not a homing attack item, just to give you like a little bit of a boost forward, was definitely something that they shared with us. That would be pretty interesting. And I do agree with you on the rewards. I've seen it happen in many other free-to-play games as of recent, where once you've beaten the battle pass or the event pass, they have running. Afterwards, you can keep grinding the game, and they keep giving you rewards such as currency, just XP for different characters. It could be a cosmetic of some sort. So having something that allows you to continuously earn something after you're done completing the main pass would be very nice, I think. Just having rings, or maybe even a small amount of red rings ever so often, would definitely be very incentive to, it would be a good incentive for people to continue grinding, because I can't tell you how many times I finished the pass, or the main season pass, before it's already like 30 days into the season pass, and you only have 30 days left. It's like, okay, what do I do now?
Exactly, it doesn't exactly like encourage you to play more, and the ring limits daily. So, of course, there are Amy's requests and what was it, Eggman's something, which is quite nice that you have different things regularly. But I really think there should be more to encourage people to keep playing without having to grind enormously.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree. All right, so that'll do it for all the questions. I do appreciate you for sitting down and talking with me, giving, players an insight to who you are, and some tips and tricks was shared, which would be very useful for them. Are there any social links that you would like to plug? Are you going to be covering Sonic Rumble content-wise, or are you just here to play it competitively?
As of right now, I don't have any socials I'd like to link, but I have been thinking for quite some time that I would really like to start making some content, so maybe that will happen in the future. So if so, I will, of course, let you know.
I'll let you guys know if that is happening. Either I'll leave it in the comments down below, or maybe we can get horosatoru back for another player spotlight in the future, or maybe even in a Rumblecast, the unofficial Sonic Rumble podcast. So it'd be pretty good to sit down with you again in the future, maybe sometime after global launch, and see how you're doing with the game.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me. I had a really fun time here, and apparently I also infected you with my nervousness, so
If you guys ever see horosatoru in the game, be sure to not target them, but wave at them.
Yeah.
Maybe you can learn a thing or two from them. Again, thank you so much, and I hope to speak with you again in the future. And thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll catch you later.
Me too. Thank you so much.
Again, I want to thank horosatoru for sitting down with me and doing this player spotlight. If there are anybody else that you would like to see in this player spotlight series, please feel free to leave a comment down below and I'll see what I can do. And if you want more Sonic Rumble content or just Sonic content from general, be sure to subscribe and click that notification bell to keep up with more content from me in the future. Thank you again so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.